What's up, people? I'm back here with another live stream. I wanted to speak on something that is on my mind. I want to talk about the cure for hurt feelings. And we're going to talk about that on the show, so make sure y'all like the stream as you come in. I'm going to play these instrumentals and I'm going to come back with my commentary, all right?
Perfect. Perfect.
Make sure y'all like the stream, man. I just want to speak. I just want to come on here and talk for a minute. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. Shout out to everybody that's here early. Let me go ahead and give y'all shout outs now. Vern, Kat, Black Phillip, Keith, Josh, Hellraiser, Lena, True. Let's see, Janisha, Timothy. I don't know where everybody is at, but this stream might not stay up. What's up, Jay Raquel? Y'all know people like to come here an hour late. So make sure that if you're subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, make sure you follow me on some of the alt media as well. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Minds. And put that in there for the Mars. And follow me on BitChute as well. Follow me on BitChute. You know what I'm saying? And like the stream too, because I got some stuff I need to speak on. That last instrumental was called Conservation. You can find it right here on YouTube. Produced by Cody. But I want to, what's going on, Rebels, though? I want to talk about this YouTube changes that they have made. And also, I want to talk about hurt feelings and why people take their hurt feelings to an extreme. Because what it seems like to me is that you got people who were bullied growing up. And because they were bullied, they want to make every space they're a part of a safe space, even though they go on to bully other people. But nobody can say anything dissenting from them. And if they do, they're going to look to destroy them. Make sure y'all like the stream, people. Like the stream. Shout out to the mods that are here. Again, if y'all are not getting notifications, follow me on Facebook and Twitter especially, and Instagram too. But I send out links to Facebook and Twitter every show. So y'all should be getting them. I don't. Yeah, I heard about what happened to Obsidian. That's crazy. It was hurt feeling that Beyonce video. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. But yeah, man, I heard what happened to Obsidian. I've had channels flagged. I've had 2 channels flagged. And to this day, I still don't understand why. Especially there was one that was taken down. I don't know why. And the other one was taken down. I may know, but then I don't. And this all happened at the start of last year. So I have bled in these YouTube streets. I've had videos flagged. My Jada Black channel has been flagged over 4 or 5 times. So I have lost in this battle of the souls of people when it comes to the red pill. So nobody can tell me shit. When I have people getting upset because they see women in my chat room or comment section, they don't like the topics I speak on, you got to understand I have lost a lot up until this point. So there's nothing that you can tell me about how I run my platform. So we really have to look at it. Will you speak on the DMB? I heard about it, but I have to look into that. Kat, but I heard that she said that she didn't like how dark her daughter was getting. I mean, you with a dark skin do what you expect, but I'll look into that. But I may address that, Kat. I may address that. I know the colorism community is all over it. So I've dealt with a lot on YouTube trying to wake up these blue pill simps who will never grow up, who will never advance. You know what I'm saying? So you got people with hurt feelings who think that by trying to get people deplatformed, that's going to help their feelings. No, you're going to always have those memories of being bullied. You're always going to feel weak. You're always going to feel like a coward. That's not going to go away. So that's why I tell y'all to support the channel. That's why I'm glad I have people who support me on Patreon. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start putting more content on Patreon. I've been thinking about this for the last couple weeks, couple months. Shout out to Brandon, Kathy. Appreciate it, man. I'm going to start putting the content that y'all want to see there. I'm not putting no more free content that's waking people up. Fuck that shit. You want that kind of content, you got to go to Patreon. You know, because it's for the people that the type of content that I was making that I slowed down on. That content is going to be put up on Patreon from now on. I'm having some issues with my website. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but once I get that situation put together, I'll start putting content on there, because like I've always been doing anyway. You know, right, Cap? And that's why social media is full of low self-esteem people. What's going on, Vicos? What's going on, Young Manhood? So the content, the red pill content y'all want to see, you're going to have to pay to see it. It's going to be on Patreon. There are content for the last 2 years I've had to scrap due to YouTube's changing policies over and over and over again. And I have dealt with YouTube. I've lost a lot dealing with YouTube. So I don't want people coming to me telling me you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Do you see what's going on out here? Like, seriously. If you want to see that content, you need to support the content makers. Ain't no more excuses. Shout out to Young Manhood. There's no more excuses. None. Because people's livelihood, their work is being trampled upon by people who are jealous, people whose feelings are easily hurt. What's going on, Torin? And that is why, if you support the content creators like you say you do, like the Obsidians, you see what happened to him. You see what has happened to other content creators that you like. You need to support them, because YouTube is going to make a calculated effort to make sure that they sanitize this platform as much as they can. This thing has become yearly. It is ever since 2016. It has started to, no, I'll say 2016. It started kind of late 2016, but 2017, every year since then, we've had to deal with this shit, man. And you still got people that want to ask, why are you seeking donations? You're new to the channel, Tony. Appreciate it. It's channel number 4 of you, Torin. Man, the first Jada Black Livestreams channel was close to 7,000 subscribers until it was taken down. At Jada Black Redux, the first one, was close to 10,000 subscribers. It was a channel that was making money, that was growing. I had a lot of red pill content on that channel, and it just went down the drain. Now, I do have videos saved, you know, here, there, all over the place. You know. Oh, you did, Torin? Okay, well, I'll check it out, bro. Appreciate that. Shout out to Torin. Rain. Make some good videos. Yeah, when I heard about what happened with Obsidian, man, that's crazy. Because sometimes you just don't know why. You know, you don't know why your content is getting taken down. Sometimes you just don't know why. You know, you don't know if people have been flagging you for the longest. Tony, you can send it to me through email, man. But if y'all want to see these content creators grow, you have to support them. I know some of y'all don't want to do it. I know some people can't financially. That's fine. But when I see you come to my comment section telling me that my channel is this and that, and it used to be this and that, and you're not supporting, you're going to look like a hypocrite. You're going to look like a fucking idiot. We don't have time for games anymore. The old, decrepit, lamestream media is in their feelings. These Twitter bloggers, these dudes who get on, these limp wrist alphabet community supporting male, even though, I mean, I have nothing against the alphabet community. But you got these limp wrist dudes who are constantly throwing the rainbow flag in people's face, thinking that they are a protected class, always want to be the first ones that try to deplatform somebody. But you want to be treated like everybody else. But then again, you want special privileges. How does that work? How does that even work? So now we got to take the content that we want to make for our subscribers off of YouTube because of weak-minded individuals, because YouTube is bending the knee to these lames, to these idiots. People who are weak-minded, people who don't understand doing for self. They working for corporations, and those corporations are losing, so they feel like it's up to them to try to destroy everybody else. And then you got the people who get in their feelings and they want to get you banned because they're hurt. Listen, everybody is brave when they're on social media. Everybody can say whatever it is they want to say when they're on social media. Right? But outside of it, these same people aren't as brave. They know when they're on their phones, on their computers, they have power. They know if they link up with a certain group of people and they attack people, that's how they get off. They get off on that. And that's the problem. Too many people are getting off on trying to destroy other people. And that's where we've gotten. What's going on, Red Planet? Like the stream, people. I probably won't even keep this up because I know even this stream would hurt feelings. I probably see somebody say, "Well, Jay, why should we give you anything, Jay?" There's a lot of censorship going on for really it shouldn't be going on. You know, people don't know how to ignore. There are plenty of people on this platform that I would never want to listen to. I think are annoying. I'm not going to go over there and go in their comment section and troll them or, seek to have them banned. But everybody's looking for a safe space because you have a lot of hurt people on the internet seeking an echo chamber. But they're okay with attacking other people. They're okay with going at other people, calling people names, doxing them. They're okay with that. But they're not okay when the tables are turned, when people are putting a mirror in their face, when people troll them. That's why they're trying to get rid of memes, man. Because, again, their feelings are hurt. And that's what we have here, a lot of hurt people, man. Got a lot of hurt people out here, man. Now, I know I don't talk about red pill topics in every video. I know people see my content as being a little bit too celebrity or, sports related, even though sports has always been one of my first loves and passions. I'm always going to speak about anything sports related that I like. People just have to get over that. But there's a reason for that, because I've seen what happens when you're putting too much truth out there, when you're waking people up, things are going to happen beyond your control. And that's why it's very important for y'all. If you want to see that content, you got to promote. You can promote, you can follow and support the content creators. Get off that fence, man. You got too many people on the fence. Get off that fence. You want to support people, support them. You think I like having discussions like this? No. I don't like having discussions like this. But discussions like this need to be had. Because there's too much fuckery going on out here. There's too many weak-minded people out here on social media who are seeking to feel safe. They are just seeking um, to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Speak on the color, of course. Yeah, man, I heard about that. I kind of saw something in the game. I saw Kyle Lowry motion over, like he was looking over at the crowd, yelling at somebody. I was thinking about doing that live, but I will say this though, real quick, because I thought that was egregious. That guy, that owner, he felt like because he was a minority owner, he could put his hands on Kyle Lowry. And that is the mindset of wealthy, rich white men. Not all of them, but there's a certain group of them, especially the Silicon Valley ones, the ones in the liberal ones. What's going on, Jewel? They have a mindset that they are above these guys. They can talk to these guys any type of way. Clearly, Kyle Lowry wasn't trying to go over there and put his hands on purpose. But this guy, I guess because he's part of the opposing team, he felt like he could. Because I guess because of Drake, Drake is doing what he's doing. He feel like he can go over there and be disrespectful. But dude, you're a team owner. Like you got to be a little more mature. Drake is an entertainer. I mean, do we expect anything less from him? And I think he did get banned for 1 year, but he can go sit in the skybox. So I don't think that's gonna hurt him too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think he had too much strength to push. I just think that the NFL, the guy should, they should have just said, bro, you can't come back here, because it sets a bad precedent for the owners. Man, they're trying to ban the word owner, like they're trying to ban the word owner, and you're, as a minority owner, is pushing this player. That's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. They're already trying to ban the word owner. And you doing what you're doing, that is only going to magnify the lamestream liberal media's push to ban the word owner, even though so many people work for said owners. What's up, K Nicole? RCH, I see everybody coming in. Make sure y'all like the stream as you come in. But as I was saying about hurt feelings, that's why I tell people I have an open door policy with people. Like, if you have an issue with me, then you should come to me. You know what I'm saying? You should come to me. Don't go to flagging. Don't go to trolling. Handle your business right here. Handle your business right here. And that's what I want people to know, man. Like, it's already stressful enough when you putting up videos. And you gotta, okay, whether it be monetized or not, and you gotta worry about making sure that people are getting notifications. It's a lot goes on to it. Then I'm not even talking about the video making process. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man. It can be stressful. Philly the Hood Star, what's good? Shout out to some of y'all I'm seeing for the first time. But I just think that it's crazy how things have gotten, man. It really is. It really is. People just don't know how to take criticism anymore. People like to always be bitter about something. They're constantly hurt. And it's like you can deal with that a myriad of ways. YouTube is losing a lot of money because of these channels they're demonetizing. Then the channels that they're taking down. It's like they're willing to go down with the ship. Because the people who are running it, they have this, it's just that this mindset of, if we can't play and be, in our echo chamber, nobody can play. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here, man. I know, Tony, I can tell, especially on this channel when I go live, the notifications are not going out. The notifications are not going out. And that's one of the issues that we have. That's like the biggest issue, because the videos aren't getting to the subscribers. People are coming to me. Y'all know what's crazy? People are sending me video topics to videos I already did. You know why? Because they're not getting notifications. They're not getting the notifications, man. It's crazy out here. I've been dealing with this shit for 4 years. Why do people ask you, Jay, you got a lot of channels, Jay? Yeah, because I have to. I have to have a lot of channels because of what I have dealt with. Okay? Because I've hurt feelings, because the content I put up has hurt feelings. So if y'all want to see that type of content, you're going to have to go to Patreon. Don't ask me in the comment section, well, Jay, why don't you do these videos? Because I know I'm going to see that. It's probably somebody in my comment section now saying, Jay, you don't make the same videos you're used to. I don't like these videos you're making. Not understanding how YouTube works right now. It's different than it was when I first started. I can admit, it was a bit of the Wild West back in 2014. But that was the prime of MGTOW, Red Pill philosophy, because the guys that were putting the content out were actually about the content. They were about the philosophy. It's good, Marie. And now, systematically, that philosophy is being removed. All because people are speaking of independence socially. They're speaking of a social independence. You know what I'm saying? There is a price for freedom, people. There's a huge price you have to pay for freedom. When you vote against a party that is about the deconstruction of society, it's going to be repercussions. Freedom comes with a price. Yeah, people have gotten very sensitive, Marie. So sensitive that you can't say jokes anymore. You can't critique people, individual groups anymore, because it's going to be seen as hate speech. This is why I don't address black women too much, or I was going to do a topic on colorism. I changed my mind. Because what would be seen as hate speech? What would be seen as hate speech? And you can log off. It's what's crazy is that when you have individuals, right? When you have individuals who, let's say for instance, feminists, right? Like feminists and SJWs will tell you to boycott something, right? Like you got these idiots on ESPN talking about boycotting the NFL. They're telling NFL players they need to boycott. But what would happen is all the NFL needs to do is bring more women in, and then the calls for boycotting cease. You know why? Because it's all about giving women the opportunity to be in a male space or to be around men in a power position. When I hear black people say that they're social justice warriors, I cringe, and it just tells me how stupid they are. You know what I'm saying? It tells you how stupid they are, because they don't understand how society is going right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that there is a change afoot because the logic is out the window and it's all about emotion. Emotion is what matters, not the logic, not, putting something into the atmosphere that can help people. It's all about keeping people upset. They're using this new documentary on Netflix when they see us as a way to keep us angry at white people. Even though I think the anger is justified, I don't have any issue with, blacks feeling some type of way about this documentary, because if you saw how that situation unfolded, it's justified. But in society, they use anger. They use anger to control black people. That's what the DNC has done for a number of years. They have used anger to control us, to keep us, voting for them, to keep us afraid of being independent. And again, being truly independent and free is going to cost you something, Those women could, but they're not creative, J. Raquel. They're not creative at all. They need men to build, and they'll just come in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Torrin, there's a shit ton of dick envy. There's a shit ton of dick envy going on in society. When they always comparing themselves to men, talking, well, men have this and women don't have this. Once again, why are you trying to compete with a man? I don't see y'all trying to compete with men as far as being construction workers. I don't see y'all trying to lay cement. Y'all not trying to get those jobs, When I worked in a plant building crates for refrigerators, I didn't see no women in there with no nail guns in, almost damn near 100-degree temperatures with no air conditioning. I didn't see no women in there. It's all about women sitting in CEO positions where they can just be figureheads, where they can talk about how great they are and how they want to help other women when they are tearing everything down around them. You want to destroy a company, put a liberal-minded woman in control and see what happens. Put a liberal-minded woman there and see what happens. What's going on, Albert? Yeah, Serena, right? Serena, she pushed the male tennis player out of his press conference so she can go and sulk and mope about losing, which was totally disrespectful. He called her out. She didn't respond because she knew she was wrong. But you got all these people that want to praise Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? Tony Brown, the channels I have are in the description. They're in the description, bro. They're in the description. You see all of them in the description? Go subscribe to them. Let's go, Willie. I see you. Omar, what's up? So we definitely need a cure for hurt feelings. I think definitely what will hurt feelings is getting therapy. Getting into a relationship with somebody that actually loves you and care about you, that can actually help you. Having true friends around you, Yes, Tone, those are the only channels you need to subscribe to. Those are the only ones. Those are the only ones. As a matter of fact, you need to subscribe to the alt media channels as well. I put one in there. I had a Minds. I've had this Minds for over 2 years. If you got a Minds account, make sure y'all go subscribe over there. What's the other one that? I got the BitChute one. I got videos over there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over there. I see the hurt feelings every day in the comment sections, man. And it's troubling because it's almost like, and you always see it, it's always that same person every single day commenting, and you can feel the hurt. This person is hurting. They don't need to be on YouTube. They need to get away from YouTube. They need to get therapy. They need some serious help. Seriously. Recognize the nature of men to be in positions. Right, but see, Kat, these women got feminist ideology. And with that feminist ideology, you know, it breeds, weak males and over masculine women, you know. Well, Red Planet, that's the thing, like, what's going on, Time Bandit, is that relationships fall apart because both people aren't really ready to be in one. You know, it's not always going to be good. There's going to be times where y'all don't, you don't want to be around each other. You're going to may argue. I'm not saying it's going to be, it's not normal to argue. I'm just letting y'all know it's not normal to argue. Disagree, yes. Argue, no. It lets me know that you two are opposite of each other, very much so. Disagreements, ain't nothing wrong with that. Discussions, yes, that's normal, but arguing is not normal, okay? But relationships don't work because too many of the wrong people are getting together. We getting together for the wrong reasons. You know, when people got together for the right reasons, those relationships last longer, right? But when you're getting together because somebody is tall or because they can dress good or, you know what I'm saying, for, because they look a certain way that you like, that relationship is not going to work out very well, okay? If I ask you what you like about this dude and you say his swag, that lets me know everything I need to know about you and why your relationships don't work out. Right. I don't need a man mentality. Too many women have that mentality. Too many women have that mentality. You know? That's why you can't get a man. Because you say in your mind you don't need one. And what happens is the women that claim they don't need a man end up dating men who need them. Because those men ain't got no money. Those men ain't got no job, man. Let's just be real about that. Shout out to the few that are here. That's all I need is a listening audience right now because what's going on is crazy to me. It really is. So I need my supporters supporting me, buying the t-shirts, follow me on Patreon. If you can't do that, supporting here, super chats, PayPal, whatever. I'm gonna try to get my website back up and running soon. But follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be a part of the traveling audience. Yes, they can control a beta male. What's going on, TSK? Yeah, you can, Malik Orama. And that's why you stay as far away from them as possible, I need a traveling audience, the travel crew. That's what I need. I need the travel crew to travel with me everywhere you go. And also, let me know if you're part of the travel crew on whatever social media site I'm on, so I know. Because some of y'all ain't gonna tell me. Some of y'all trying to be low key. That's what it is. Pay my monthly dues on the 1st. Okay. RTS was good. Let's see, B friends in here. B friends, why you be avoiding my chat? Let me stop. But shout out to the supporters, man. I can't call y'all my guards because people trying to use that name on other people's channels and shit. And, but I'll come up. That's cool, Time Band. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think you are. You are. Yep. So you're definitely part of the travel crew. You're definitely part of the travel crew. And you follow me on Instagram too, right? If I can get people, when I get people over there on Patreon, you're going to start seeing the content flow in. But I need more people over there in order for me to feel like I can put the content on there and people actually watch. Because I've put content on there and I don't know if people are watching or not. I don't know if y'all don't have the app or what. At least until I get my website back up. I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but I'm paying these people, and this is the second time I've had this issue with it. So, it's a lot of technical stuff. There was something else. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. What else? Yeah, make sure y'all buy the t-shirts too. That helps a lot as well, because one of these guys, one of these lames, one of these alphabet, skirt wearers, alphabet community skirt wearers, he's trying to deplatform people like Steven Crowder. Oh, it's not good enough. Take him off the platform. They didn't like his t-shirts that he was selling. So t-shirts matter as well. Shout out to Real Virtues. Jaye, my older brother, is pro-black and claims Ghana is not a third world country. I told him, move there, then you'll be back. Why do pro-blacks praise Africa so much? There is no pride in failure. Well, Real Virtues, it's because they have romanticized Africa without even being there. Like, I think black people in America need to ask Africans, Native Africans who come to this country, ask them about their countries. Now, most are going to be honest with you. Some may not, but I don't get this whole romanticizing Africa because when you romanticize something, okay, what you're basically doing is you're building up expectations that are not going to be met. So I just think that you got African American pro-blacks who they listen to content, or they look at memes, or they see these video lectures, and they say to themselves, oh, okay, I'm going to follow this guy. He says Africa. He said we need to go back to Africa. Let's go. No, I want to go too. Let me get my daishiki. But they will never take that step to actually go to Africa. Most of these pro-blacks in America have never been to any country in Africa. Not one. But I guarantee you go there, you're going to see more Africans dressing like Americans and acting like Americans, listening to American music, and you're going to see exactly how the culture there is parallels and is the same as Western culture. That's why we got to stop romanticizing these countries in Africa. Stop romanticizing them. If you've never been there, how can you praise it? Like that's never made sense to me. Like, dude, you've never been there. Like you would never see me praising these different countries like Kenya and Ghana and South Africa. And I've heard South Africa is nice. So I mean, I've heard Johannesburg is nice. But some of these other countries, man, like they're putting these countries on a pedestal. You've never been there. It's like, I can understand you've been there, but you've never been there. So how can you tell me it's a great place to go? Why don't you go there first, and then you can tell me about the country of Ghana or one of these other countries you've been to. Going off the word of other people, I don't know, especially if they've never been there. Now, if you talk to people from there and they praise it, I'd be like, oh, okay. But then again, I'd have to see it for myself, And black people do travel. There are black people that travel. They'll travel to South America, the Caribbeans. They'll travel to Hawaii, maybe even Asia, the UK. Why don't they go to Africa? Go to one of those countries in Africa. Yeah, listen to 50 Cent and wear Jordans, and they have buns trying to be rappers in their 40s. Listen, man, I watched a couple of Nollywood movies. And y'all ever seen any Nollywood movies? They look just like people do over here. The women dress like the women over here. The dudes dress like the dudes over here. Ain't really no difference. And this is Nollywood. This is was Nigerian Hollywood. Go look up Nigerian or Kenya celebrities. Their celebrities dress and look just like people over here. Got tattoos, everything. What's going on, S. Reed? We don't need that going on. That's Dominican Republic. Yeah, I heard about what's going on in Dominican Republic. I saw articles on that a couple months ago. At least a month or so ago, I saw this black couple. They said they died in a car crash. You know. All right, Rebels though. I heard about this one black couple that to at Bollywood too, that they went missing, but people found them dead in a car. Then I heard about what's happened recently. And now I know brothers go to Dominican Republic by themselves or they go with a group of buddies, but you never really see black couples go to the Dominican Republic. But something's weird is going on. If you move called Chief Daddy. Okay, is that like a Nollywood film, RTS? But something's going on, man. When you in these different countries, man, and they know you from a different country, you got to be careful. That's why it's good to have natives with you who know the country, know where places to go, to stay, and stuff like that, you know? Because, you know, it could be basically a fish out of water, deep water, you know? At the same hotel. Okay, so those people staying at the same hotel? Sheesh. RTS, I'm not trying to pretend anything. I just say they go. I ain't saying what they go, you know? Okay, Kat. That's cool, Kat. Appreciate the effort. And make sure you write a message too if you do send it through. Gotta be careful. It doesn't matter if you're black. Yeah, like even though, you know, Dominican Republic has a lot of black descended or looking people, you know, you still in a Spanish speaking country, you know, full of people who don't know you. You know, you don't talk like them. You know, you've never really been around them. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Latasha? So make sure y'all join the travel crew, man. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Join the travel crew, man. Let's see. I post to these every day. So hopefully y'all getting the notification. And join the travel crew, man. Hopefully y'all can get these notifications more, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh yeah, it's YouTube. The guys player at a baby moment. They was hooding ratchet at Yeah, man. Nollywood is no different than what goes on here, man. Yeah, Dominicans think they Caucasians. They say South Florida Cubans are the same way. A lot of them are conservative and consider themselves white. Yeah, man. But shout out to everybody that's here, man. This wasn't going to be a long stream. I just wanted to come and speak on this. This is probably going to go up on Patreon. I'm not going to keep this up. Hell no. Yeah, Time Ben. I heard about what happened with Obsidian. And sometimes you still don't know why, you know? You don't know why. You don't know if you've been in the crosshairs. You just don't know. That's why it is important to promote platforms that are fitting for you. Like I've been on the Black Avenger website. I think the guy that runs it done a hell of a job. I think more of y'all should go over there and start accounts. I might start one. It's just that I can't get around to it because I got so many other social media platforms on, and plus I'm trying to get my website back up. I don't know what the fuck going on there. Okay, Nicole, Sitting Channel was taken down. I've had 2 taken down. It's like it's a very bad feeling, man. You know. And now they're changing up the policies very rapidly, bending the knee to the society that sees them as competition. You know, no matter what you do, you're always going to be competition for these people. You know, these people who are mentally unstable. You know, nothing will ever be enough for them. RTS, I've heard, very much so heard. Yo, what up, Wayne? Yeah, okay, Nicole. Shout out to Willie Beeman. Jay, really appreciate the work you put in on this channel. It's changed my perspective on a lot of things. I follow you on IG too. My IG is Joseph Bank 85. Okay, I think you just followed me. I appreciate that, Willie. Shout out to Willie Beeman. Yeah, Willie Beeman is now, definitely part of the travel crew. Willie Beeman. All right, bro. Let's see. Oh, you do Latasha? That's cool. Do you show any of your classmates my videos? My turn-ups are when I'm out of school now. Well, make sure that you not turning up too much and making too many bad decisions. You don't want any bad decisions, man. Yeah, true. That's why I don't get into no beef with nobody. I don't get into drama with people because it ain't worth it. Why would I argue on somebody else's platform and beef with people or go back and forth with people on a platform that is looking for any reason to get you off of the platform? Oh, they see him, Natasha. That's cool. That's cool. Appreciate that. You're an awesome one. God call you tonight. Well, thank you, Hellraiser Lena. I appreciate it. Shout out to Hellraiser Lena. I think I saw you say you're not on social media, but hopefully you get to more of my streams there. Hopefully you get notifications. Me Bad Decisions is my middle name. You know? Mm-hmm. This was a man, person who made me realize not listen, but support content. Cool. Yeah, Obsidian, he makes good content. I've always liked Obsidian, I mean, not saying I agree on everything, but I've always liked him being honest, and being able to stand on his own too. Okay. All right, shout out to Kat. He says, I let my Netflix subscription go. I'd rather support content I watch regularly. Well, I appreciate that, Kat. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for becoming a supporter of the platform. You know, I appreciate that, man. And I appreciate everybody that supports me, man. Y'all gotta understand it means a lot, because when I first started making videos and people would donate, I wasn't used to that. I was like, I wasn't used to asking for anything. If you ask anybody that know me, I don't ask for shit. People come asking me for stuff. I don't ask for nothing. So when people support me, it means a lot, because I've always done everything myself. I've always tried to build up everything myself. That was always my mentality, and it still is. But I want to see more people support what I'm doing. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. All right. Make sure y'all have liked the stream. Like I said, this is gonna go on Patreon. I'm not keeping this up, because I know even this would hurt feelings, because we trying to speak on and help the cure for hurt feelings. I think that we definitely should do something, with these hurt feelings that are going on out here, and find the cure for it. You know what I'm saying? Coach Greg Adams is cool. That would be cool. I gotta start doing interviews. I know, but I'm trying to get to where I either have a co-host regularly, or just do interviews, because interviews, because I'm more want to do pre-recorded interviews than live interviews. Because I'm very meticulous, so I like everything to go off without a hitch. So I just have to see how that goes. But yeah, I know I definitely need to start doing interviews. Thank you, TSK. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lena. I know about the case long before that Netflix series came out. Yeah, Kat, that's been going on since I was born. It was 1988, 1989, so it's been going on for a long time. Ocean, bro, this was good, man. Yeah, YouTube is TV for everybody, especially the people who do 8-hour Google Hangouts. They are entertainment for the masses, man. And also you can watch, you can literally get on YouTube and watch whole movies. You can pretty much watch anything on YouTube. That's why it's a threat to Livestream media, because people are canceling their cable subscriptions, and they're just looking at YouTube all day. But that's why we are in the situation we are now. And then when you mix in the fact that, you have politics to play into it as well, like that makes everything different. Yeah, Twitter's definitely a place for hurt feelings. Absolutely. That's where a lot of the shit starts. Like, a lot of the shit starts on Twitter. It's full of people who were bullied their entire life. They're full of people who are lonely. It's full of people who don't have any real friends. Their friends are on social media. They troll people. They have purple, blue, green hair. They're just miserable. Well, I will say this, RTS. What's going on, Gemini? I will say this. It was proven that they, in fact, weren't the guys. They weren't guilty. And they're free men. Even though they went through the process of being incarcerated. And this case as well, I think this prosecutor saw an opportunity to make a name for herself, and I think that's all that mattered. I think that's all that mattered to this woman. You know, look at Kamala Harris. I mean, she's put away plenty of black males, and, and that's what we have to look at, man. She's put away plenty of them. But as long as y'all continue to support, and as long as we can battle to find a cure for hurt feelings, we may be able to red pill some of these people yet. You know, we may be able to red pill at least a few of these people. But we definitely are closer and closer to finding a cure for hurt feelings. We definitely are. Shout out to S. Reed. You say Africa is true. However, there are ways more blacks there are the religious and spiritual side, which Western culture is reject, and you are not. Well, I will say there are a lot of religious Africans, just like there's a lot of religious South Americans in Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, even in Mexico. There's a lot of religious people there. I think it just depends on the culture. Do you come from a culture of religion? A lot of those people do. I think the only thing that I think especially a lot of Western Africans, Central Africans have is that they have a lot of, two-parent, families. Even though they're embracing Western culture, but they have two-parent households a lot more than what's going on here, Discriminating for being black and not conforming their ways and trying to be different. Yeah, I've heard Africans don't like blacks. They have a certain mindset. Not all, but there's just certain ones that have a certain mindset because they feel like our culture is bad. So I can understand that, but that lets y'all know that we as Black Americans, we have a perception about us, and we don't need to be naive. You got people literally going to these African countries being naive. They think because they're black that they're going to be accepted, and that's just not the case. So, Esri, your family's from Africa? Is your family from Africa? Skin bleaching is very popular in Africa. Some guns, some Centify. Oh, Senegal. Something like Centify. I mean, Senegal. Okay. Oh, man. But just stay. What I would say is just stay taking the red pill. Stay growing and progressing. And I would do the same. As long as y'all continue to support it, brother. Because I can only go as far as the y'all support will put me as far as in that direction. So become part of the travel crew. And follow me on all of the social media, man. Make sure y'all do that because that makes a world of difference. Okay? It makes a big difference. You know what I'm saying? On Shamar Brittany. sliding in late. What's going on? Just about to wrap things up. I heard that too, Cat. That's why, be vigilant if you ever move to that city. Now, I know that Atlanta is one place and there's different places around Georgia. We all know this, but we're talking about the city. Put pride in it. Let you know you can do better. Have hurt feelings. Improving yourself. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like people are being punished for trying to just criticize. Just have difference of opinion. You can't have a difference of opinion. You can't make jokes, Yes, Brittany, you are late. America's getting completely out of its element. Like, things are just, it's what they warned you about, America's literally becoming what they all warned us about, man. As far as the Bible is concerned, America is becoming that which we were warned about, We're warned about this shit. There's anything I need to see, I promise you, Mark. Send it to the email. If you're part of the travel crew, make sure y'all hit me up through email, man. Send me emails, man. Whatever. I want to make sure that y'all are getting notifications. All right, Brittany. And I appreciate all y'all for coming through, all right? I appreciate that. And I am tired, and I'm usually not tired this early. I usually take me a while to get tired. But shout out to everybody that is here. All right? And I'll see y'all in the next stream, Make sure y'all go and check out the videos I uploaded today. Also, And once again, if there's any topics I need to see, you got to send it to the email. It's the only way I really will be able to see it. Or because by then I'll probably have gone and done something, a little bit different. That's why it's important for me to get these video topic discussions in. Even if I don't choose that topic, just send another one. I may choose it. There's only but so many videos I'm gonna upload. I usually upload the most interesting video out of the bunch. Is what I usually upload. The most interesting video. That's usually what I upload. So yeah, this not gonna be up long. I'm end up taking this down. But I appreciate the people that came through. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good night, all right? And hopefully y'all get the notifications sooner.